Welcome back to Full Circle. So there you had it. Of course, that is one of the latest bangers from Bahati, who is with us in studio. Karibu Bahati kwenye Switch TV.
Asante sana.
Right. So DJ Sadik,
Yes.
nasikia unaitwa Rambo.
Rambo.
Anakuanga amenipea majina mob. Sasa leo ameleta wengine inaitwa Rambo.
Yeah.
Ataniambia hiyo imetoka wapi.
Okay. So obviously Bahati, you've been a very busy man. Yani ngoma unaangusha tu. Hii corona watu wanasema ati wako hibernation, lakini as an artist you're really working hard.
Yes, because at the end of the day, the fans are listening to music, and this is the time. I think this is the time that my fans wanna understand even better. Yeah.
So when you say your fans wanna understand even better, because I kind of feel like in the last couple of months,
we are chilled, we are at home and all that.
Some might argue that, hey, what is going on with Bahati? That they see your music and you're making beautiful music, by the way.
Thank you.
You know that song right there, Wanani, eh? You make every woman want to get claimed. Eh? Unasema mimi ni wa so and so.
Yeah.
But when you look at your music, because you know you are a gospel artist, one of the biggest stars in the country.
The best gospel artist
in Africa. The best gospel artist in Africa. Amen to that.
Thank you.
So right now, the question is, are you still firmly a gospel artist, or are you diversifying out of gospel?
Yes, because I believe the gospel is the word, and the word is in me. You get, the gospel is not the industry, it is the word, and I have the word in me, I have Christ in me, He's directing me, and that's all that matters.
So what would you say, especially now if you look at your latest release, the remix, it's raised a lot of eyebrows, because when you say
Unaingine inaitwa Missing You,
Sadika
atakuchezea utaiona.
Kabisa. So what do you say to people who say that when they look at the content in your music, and of course even working with secular artists, that they feel that right now maybe you're an artist and not necessarily a gospel artist?
I think if today, like one of the bishops that I respect, because I'm from Mathare, if Bishop Kitonga, like we have Bishop Kitonga Academy in Huruma Mathare, you know, and we have, kuna pengine afungue lodging. If mtoto Muslim amepelekwa kwa ile shule ama Muslim akuje akomboe ile nyumba, I don't think that makes Bishop Kitonga just another person. He's still the bishop. So I'm just in my cause. I'm doing music. I'm entertaining my God-given fans, and glory goes back to God.
I love how you've put it. Basically what you're saying, people should stop judging the fact that you're working with secular artists. It doesn't make you...
I'm not the one to judge. Let me tell you, it is a season. God connects you with people according to seasons. And like one of my best friends in East Africa is Diamond Platinums. Of course, we have never sung with him, but that does not make him my friend. The fact that he is not saved amanini, you understand? He has his faith, you know, he believes in God. And I respect that. I respect Muslims. I'm a Christian. And the devil is my personal enemy, you get. So I think that's what matters.
At the end of the day. Yeah. So the haters can stop hating, that's what you're saying, and people can stop talking, you're still a gospel artist.
In fact, I don't think I have seen haters. They're just people that maybe feel they're not comfortable with my success. The rest of the people, they're just people that maybe bado wajani understand, which watani understand. Huwezi kuwa na haters in 2 weeks wanakupea 1 million views. You understand? Right now, I released Missing You less than like 24 hours ago. It's trending at number 4, number 5. It's the top Kenyan song on trending right now. So that's not hate, that's love. The rest, when you are naongea, they're just asking questions, and I understand them. Maybe they should just take more time, listen to me, and I'm still a gospel artist. I have gospel songs, great gospel songs, and when it's time to release, I will release them.
Okay, let's talk about your career, because how many years have you been doing this for now?
7.
7.
Yeah.
and you have diversified. You know, earlier on we were talking about the fact that those in entertainment need to have the knack of diversifying. You've done television.
Yeah.
You have your own production house.
Yeah.
So
I've
starting out,
nimefanya a lot yani.
yeah, nakumbuka ukianza, because I think you were a very young boy then. Did you ever think that you'd be here where you are today?
Of course, sikuwai, but all the days since day one, I think Sadiq is one of the people that played my first song siku ya kwanza. And my vision and my desire imekuanga ku grow bigger and bigger. I think I'm one of the few top stars in Kenya that push my music as if sija hit. You understand? Nikitoa ngoma ya gospel najua Sadiq hapo muziki ange. You know, he can confess, you know.
DJ, can you?
Yeah.
True.
As in,
Yeah.
mi ni ule msee, hata unashangaa, ai, si msee ndio anachezwa, but you know, I never get comfortable. You understand? I still have a dream that one day Africa will listen to the voice of the African child and will get my story and it will inspire more people. Right now, I'm in the journey of, you know, kwanza kuweka Kenyan music kwa map. And at times inaka as if unatafuta attention, as if ni kama you're trying to prove a point. No, I'm just in my journey and I pray a lot before doing anything. You understand? I never make a step without consulting God. You know, I know I don't, like for example, I don't talk about EMB, but when nikifungua EMB, I really prayed for it. I dedicated it before God. Before I support anyone, I dedicate them before God. That's all I notice. Kwa nini hata nakwambianga, don't ask me about EMB artist or anything. It's because I don't talk about something that I dedicated to God and God gave me a go ahead. You understand? So hata saa nilisema I'm closing down this, pengine juu ilikuwa inaniletea a lot of negativity, you know, because people wako ungrateful in life. I also uliza God, you know, it's time to do this. I need to move to the next chapter. So hata ile chapter niko sahi, I believe it's blessed by God.
Absolutely.
You know, yeah. And that's why I'm receiving the love that I'm receiving.
You know, I've heard you loud and clear that you're saying, I've conquered Kenya. I want to take now my brand and of course Kenya to the world, Africa and then the world. And I wish you the best in that endeavor, because you are a hard-working artist. And how old are you, Bahati?
I'm 27.
27 years old. And I kind of feel like, looking at what you've achieved, you know, it's exceptional, because people forget that, because your brand is huge. So sometimes they can forget that you're just 27 years old, you know.
Bado mimi ni kijana mdogo. Ni watoto wengi ndio wana confuse Then nilizara.
So watoto ni wangapi sasa?
Ni wanne.
Wanne. And how is that being
Sielewi
a dad?
Sadiq anangoja nini, lakini sawa tu. We will talk after this.
Tutanitafutia baby kwa kipindi, yeah?
We will.
But how is it being a dad?
Of course, it's amazing. It's also a challenge at the same time. The more you're responsible, the more unakuwa, I think una grow because every day is a new challenge. There's a lot that I'm also struggling to change. I'm not perfect.
Yeah.
You understand? I'm not
And we're
perfect.
all learning on this parenting
Yes.
journey.
There's a lot yenye na struggle, you know, just to look like the perfect parent, you understand? Because like Morgan, you know, I took Morgan when he was 2 years old. And sahi ni mkubwa. Yani kuna saa
How you were parenting at 2 is not how you'll parent at this age.
nini nilikuwa naishi tu na yeye kigangster yani. So sahi nafikiria sana of things to do when kama vile one of the things ilifanya nikarudisha nywele yangu ni anataka pia kuwekwa red. I'm like, no, I don't want this for my son. Inani challenge tu yani, naweza taka kufanya hivi. One of the things that personally I've struggled with, I think also is like sagging.
So you've been forced to actually look at yourself.
Hadi sasa ina struggle sababu na napitana naye pia amesag. nataka kumwambia inua juu, napata pia mimi nimesaga.
Sasa unaelewa wazazi wakisema wasanii watoto wetu. Sasa you're going through what parents go through.
Yeah, so
and I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, and
so see ati mimi niko perfect, I'm also learning. So it's good for guys to understand that Bahati is just a person kama tu.
And obviously, you have been very public about your relationship. You have a beautiful wife.
Asante.
So how do you and Diana handle the attention? Because I feel that you you live very public lives. So was it a decision you both took? And obviously it has its negative side. Niliona juzi mkibebana kwa picha.
Mtoto wa Diana. So I think it was not easy at first. But we had to accept it, and we, like nowadays tunaishi tu life yetu ya kawaida. Kwa nini? I believe where God has placed us, tuko kwa place, maybe God wants us to inspire someone outside there. And kwa nini sasa tuna we just live our lives, sababu for you to inspire, I was telling someone, people must see your success, and kwa your success lazima pia waone failures, because your failures ndio your lessons, and people learn through you. You understand? So we also have our low moments, our failures, which we take as success, as lessons, which zimetufanya tumekuwa better people right now. So tunaichukua tu a day as it comes.
And talking about your relationship and you being a father, because you're co-parenting, you're in a blended family, because you have a child who's not from your current marriage. So how do you handle that? Because we're looking at our society right now, especially generation yetu. Earlier on, we were talking about this, saying that there are so many blended families. You know, you're going to be with a woman, she has a child from a previous relationship, you're coming with a child. So what would be your advice to anyone who finds themselves in that situation?
I think respect is key, because life, you happen. There are things that you cannot control. I got my firstborn when I was 21, 22. Yes. So I had to, for me to learn, because in the beginning it was a tough one for me. I had to learn to respect Diana as the wife first, you know, and secondly, I had to learn to respect Mama Mweni as the mother of my first daughter. You know, with the change here, she remains to be the mom, you understand, and damu yako ni damu yako. I don't believe in kuacha watoto wateseke huko nje. I don't. And ni advice to, you know, all men, if you can do something just for your child, it doesn't mean ukwe na kila kitu. Everyone is struggling. It's only that pengine hatusemi, you understand. But I believe you can do something just to make your daughter happy, and try as much as possible to be at peace with your baby mama. It's
important, because you have a happy wife, happy child, happy you.
Kwa sababu your son or your daughter will not be happy if the mom is not happy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And thank you for giving that piece of wisdom. And of course, if you want to check out the Bahatis, are you guys still going to do a reality show?
Yes, we're on a break because of COVID. But right now, Diana has taken over that side. I thought I ndio star huko. Right now, I'm back to music. So most probably, it will be back on TV as Diana's show.
Okay.
Yes.
So, Sadiq, tuangushie moja ya Bahati, and then when we come back, we wind up with some, quick questions from people to Bahati.
Ni kudedicate hiyo, sikiza hiyo.
Hii, nisikie. Sawa, dediksa. Let me just take some of your questions and comments here. Someone's saying, Bahati yuko boom and your music penetrates kwa mifupa. Keep that fire burning. Mimi napenda wimbo zako ni Dan Mukorino wa Kiandatu Thika. Imefika hiyo, si ndio?
Kiandutu.
Oh, sorry,
That's
Kiandutu.
my,
Oh, yes, Kiandutu.
Yeah.
In Thika, I'm sorry.
Slums.
Okay, then
Thank
someone
you.
here says, good morning to me and Bahati. I'm proud to see Bahati in full circle. He's a good man and he encourages through his songs. Switch TV is always the best. Lady Rose Wanjiko from Embakasi East, tumepokea hiyo. Mwingine hapa kusema, Bahati, why people are doubting you today is that your current songs greatly differ from those of your initial songs. People see that you have greatly altered. This is Gideon Ezra from Nakuru. Mwingine hapa nasema, bad company ruins good morals. Bahati, you cannot preach water and drink wine. Pick a side, it's either gospel or secular. Yo, unatu mislead bro.
Huyo ni Odio Moranga, wanasema bad company.
Yeah.
I think, let me tell you, bad company, but I think I'm good company to them.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, sikai kwanza na kazana sana na Odio Moranga achane na Kivela.
So acha mimi nikuulize swali.
Itakaa mtu pole pole.
Bahati, and you know, and Bahati, let's get into this and let's keep it real. You and I keep it real with each other. So your latest song, Major, is in it.
Yeah.
And I checked it out yesterday. And what I noticed is that he's carrying, he has alcohol in his hand.
Tumbler.
A tumbler, yes.
Juice.
It's juice.
Juice.
Yeah. But do you think it's small instances like those that put you in these compromising situations? That someone might misconstrue it that, oh, okay, he's endorsing, yeah?
But, you know, the problem with us Christians, we pick one part of the Bible and leave the other. Because I think the gospel is for the lost, not for the found. Nikishinda na Sadiq, akona neno tu kama mimi. You understand? I need to get someone that doesn't have what I have.
Absolutely.
So the challenge, mali wako right ni, wanaweza ni mislead. But what about mimi ni lead to the right way?
Okay.
Yeah, let's see.
Kazi kwako.
Yeah, kazi kwangu.
Thank you so much for gracing the show. Well, that's all the time we have. Thank you so much for staying with us. This has been Full Circle with me, Tamima. So we're going to call it a day. Sadiq?
Nashukuru tu kila mtu kwa kuwatch. Keep it Switch TV.
And Bahati, Baba Heaven, Salimia Familia. Well, that's it from us. Enjoy the rest of your video.